Vidit, firstly, welcome to Kolkata. Excited about the tournament, Tata Steel Chess India, another edition, another event for Indian chess. How excited are you?
Thank you. I'm excited and also tired because I've been playing a lot. But the good thing about this tournament is that it's rapid blitz, so it takes less demands on the preparation time, and it's also very fast paced. So that's the good part. I'm hoping to play better than my previous editions, and just if I can play at the my peak level, I think I'll be happy.
Vidit, what do you think? What is the biggest reason behind the rise of Indian chess? Of course, it's not a surprise. We have been building it up for quite a few years now. But suddenly, chess in India is seeing a boom, like an unprecedented boom, we can see. What do you think is the biggest reason? Inspiration from the past or the current crop of players are just too good?
I think it's a combination of all. Like chess is a ecosystem, right? So for when growing up, they need an idol, which Anand was an idol, for example. Then ChessBase India have been covering the chess events for like a lot of years, which made it accessible for many people. Then there were a lot of strong players in India, so the fans had something to root for. I think it's a combination of all of these things.
Do you think COVID has also played a role in this?
For sure, because in the pandemic, many of us started streaming chess. Samay was also streaming chess, and many people who knew the game or liked it a little bit had forgotten about it. They came back in the pandemic when they had time, and then they got interested again. So a lot of new audience came in.
And of course, I was going to ask you about Samay, but since you have taken his name, how important is it for social media influencer or such prominent personalities to delve into such sports, chess, or even some other sports which are not as popular as cricket or football in India? How important is that also?
The importance cannot be underestimated, because I think when Samay started streaming chess, there was a huge number of people or an audience who were not part of the chess world, but because he was streaming, they came for his comedy and then they stayed for his chess as well, or the entire chess ecosystem. And now since 2020 there have been many new fans, so a lot of credit goes to him. He's doing an amazing job in popularizing the sport, so I'm very grateful.
And of course, Magnus is here for this tournament. How big an attraction he is going to be for this tournament?
It's always special when Magnus is playing any tournament, because he is undisputed world number one, and he brings in a lot of prestige and class to the tournament. Personally, for me also, it's exciting to play against him. I've played many times, but every time it's like, you're playing the world's best player, so it's very interesting to see how you're doing and how the match will go. So it's amazing. It, I think, adds a new level of importance to the event.
Last couple of questions from my side. One player you are looking forward to competing against. Don't tell Magnus, because that's an obvious answer, but another player whom you are excited to play.
I don't think any particular player, to be honest. Like I'm really looking forward to. I think I'm more curious to see how I will play. How my level will be. Will it be at my peak, or will there be a lot of fluctuations? I think this is a perfect tournament for me to experiment with few things as well. So I'm curious to see how they go. So I'm the player. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes.
Right. One final from my side. Gukesh is also, of course, going to be the headline maker in the next couple of weeks or so. Any wishes for Gukesh as he goes on to try and make history?
I met him recently, and he looked like he was in good spirits. So it looks all well. He probably must be having training camps and is unwinding before the match. So just best wishes to him. I don't think I can add anything, and it's kind of phenomenal achievement if he becomes the youngest world champion. So I just wish him that he plays well.
It's just very, very interesting to see the younger players who play a little bit of a different brand of chess, and also when you have players who may have markedly improved since the last time you play them, it's an interesting challenge. Like a lot of the older players that are part of my generation, like they're not going to surprise you in a major way. You sort of know where they stand. But with the younger generation, trying to learn, trying to understand.
And you've been a big inspiration for this younger generation. If I ask you, who has been your inspiration in chess and why?
No, I think really I don't have one particular person who's an inspiration either. Like I cannot remember a time when I was thinking I wanted to play like a certain player. So I've learned, like I love chess history, and I love learning from the players both past and present. But I cannot, like with any honesty, pinpoint a single name.
Why do you think so much?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she likes to do things perfectly, which is completely opposite of me. And sometimes it's annoying, but sometimes it's also important.
Not at all. I don't want her to be, for sure, not a chess player. I don't know what I want her to be, but I just know that not chess anymore. I think enough stress I had in life. I just want her to be out of this.
The really honest answer, but guys, I don't know what's going on with Alexandra saying that, it's not great for life, and Harika saying that she perhaps doesn't want, but sports in general would encourage.
It's just stressful because we already faced it. We wouldn't want, we love to go through this. So that's it.
That's a very honest thing. Thank you so much, Harika.